Hi Leos, this is Star again with Eyes of the Stars Tarot. I'm here to do your mid-month readings for August. So I'm going to do things a little bit different this time. I'm going to consolidate the two videos, the love and the general, so it'll all be on one video for you now. Hopefully you'll like that better. It'll be a little bit longer, but at least you'll get everything at once. So I'm going to start with your love reading here, and I'm going to actually do your Romance Angel Oracle cards first by Doreen Virtue. Let's see what messages they have for you from now until the end of the month for Leos, male and female. What do we have for Leos, male and female, from now until the end of the month? Love and romance reading. And so far we have worth waiting for. Divine timing is at work in your love life. Religious factors. Your love life is influenced by your religious upbringing and spiritual path. Okay. Oh, I got an extra one actually. I'll take it. New love. A new person has stirred your romantic feelings. And this was an extra jumper. It was soulmate. Yes, this is your soulmate. Alright, so let's pull a couple of clarifiers for each and see what messages we get. Okay, so for worth waiting for, we have the Strength reverse, which is you, Leo, and then we have the Emperor. Okay, so I'm feeling like you might be dealing with an Aries or a Scorpio, or just anyone who has the personality of the Emperor, who's just a very take charge person, very authoritative, sorry. So it could be someone older than you are, someone that you really admire and respect and go to for advice. So it's almost like, Leo, you might feel a little bit intimidated maybe by this person. That's what I'm getting here. You have so much, you know, you admire them so much that you're almost intimidated by them. Or you see them as, what's the word I'm looking for? I don't want to say more than you, but you know what I mean. Just on another level, I think that, you know, someone who deserves a lot of respect, you really admire, whoever it is that you're encountering here. Maybe you've been looking for someone like this for a long time and they've just shown up. For many of you, that's what it is. It's a new person that's entered your life or will be entering your life in this month that you're really going to admire and almost feel like, you know, like a little kid again around them. For religious factors, we have the Star reverse, and then also the Five of Wands reverse. Okay, so for religious factors, a lot of times this card can show if you and your partner have different, come from a different background, so maybe a different religion or a different ethnicity, something along those lines. So there are differences here between you, which I feel like may have been an issue at some point. You were a little bit hesitant about, you know, this relationship. You didn't know if it would work out because of these differences between you. But then I feel like you're gonna, you know, see that it's not worth having any conflict about it, certainly. And if there have been, you know, conversations about it, or maybe even squabbles about it or whatever, I think you've kind of gotten past that, is what I'm getting. And then for new love, a new person has stirred your romantic feelings. So a lot of you may be getting over a breakup. okay, in which might have been painful for you because deceit was uncovered. Okay, now you have this new person in your life who may be different than you somehow. So it's not your typical person that maybe you would be attracted to or the norm for you. But nevertheless, you are attracted to them, and you feel, and they are worth waiting for. So they're going to be somebody pretty special in your life, so special that they might even be your soulmate, according to the cards here. So for soulmate, we have this clarification, the Six of Cups, which is a soulmate card. It's a card of having that connection from the past, and not just the past within this life, but in other lives, in past lives. Okay, and this actually might be someone that's coming back. Is the feeling I'm getting this is because it might be someone you knew, or someone that is going through some loss. You know, maybe they're mourning, or you knew them from the past, like I said, not just the past life, but you know what I mean. Maybe from, you haven't seen them in a while, and for some reason they caused you some disappointment or sorrow, and it's like now they're coming back to sort of finish whatever was started between you two. They went with the World card here, so there was like there was something between you that you know isn't over. You know, so it could be somebody from your past coming back and starting a new love from there, but there are differences between you. So those are the messages I'm getting. Apply them wherever they resonate. Okay, so let's get going with your love spread, your Celtic cross love spread. All right. Oh, sorry. Okay, I've shuffled all these cards before I started, so let's see what you have going on for August. Love and relationships for Leos, male and females. We have the Magician reverse. Okay, so the Magician reverse tends to be a tricky person. Someone playing mind games, manipulating. We also have the Two of Swords, so that's what's crossing. So it could be someone manipulative in your life that you're dealing with, or that you are trying, or you're manipulating somebody else, your partner, whoever you're with. And there's a decision that needs to be made that someone's hesitating on. Okay, in your foundation you have the Six of Swords. So moving on to calmer waters, getting past the issues that plagued you in the past. Okay, in the past position we have the Two of Cups. So there was definitely a connection between you and this other person. You definitely felt that bond, that desire to be together. But there is an element here of manipulation. Okay. What's crossing you is the Seven of Cups. So you may have a lot of options. You may have, you know, more than one person that you may be interested, or more than one partner. There may be confusion right now. There's things aren't quite as clear as you'd like them to be. In the near future, we have the Wheel of Fortune. So there's a change coming here that's beyond your control. Wheel of Fortune is a major arcana, as is the Magician. So how people see you is the Ace of Swords, or I'm sorry, how you see yourself is the Ace of Swords reverse. So definitely, again, what's crowning you is the Seven of Cups, which is confusion, and how you see yourself is the Ace of Swords reverse. So a lack of clarity. You're really confused about the situation. So I'm feeling like you were manipulated somehow, and perhaps this person needs to make a decision. What maybe, you know, they started playing on your emotions. And a decision needs to be made here, whether or not you're going to get into this relationship. There was a connection there in the past, but it's the Two of Cups, so there was a strong connection, but it wasn't, you know, fully matured. And there's a feeling here like you need to get away from drama or something that was bothering you, okay? Because there was a lot of confusion here in this situation, in this relationship, whoever it is that this applies to. So there's things that you need to get to the bottom of. You don't have all the information to be able to make a decision on this. How other people see you is the Two of Wands. So that to me, I hate to say it, but that to me is someone who has, again, different options. Maybe they're having to choose. I'm sorry. Maybe that's the choice here with the Two of Swords. This person is having to choose between you and another person. Okay? And maybe they're not telling you everything you need to know. I'll clarify all these cards. Okay, your hopes and fears, you have the Four of Wands reverse. So you're fearing that this isn't a stable situation, that the person is really just playing with you maybe, and not looking for anything long-term or anything formalized. And then you have, as an outcome, the Eight of Swords in the reverse. So that's actually a positive sign, I feel, because that tells me that you're going to release yourself from whatever it is that is making you feel restricted. You know, but this is on a mental level. So maybe thoughts that you keep having that you can't walk away from the situation if that's what you wanted to do. When in reality, of course you can. No one's going to stop you. So just having that ability to have a clear mind and make clear decisions. So let's, okay, so bottom of the deck is the Five of Cups in reverse. So you're getting over some sort of loss or sorrow. So let's see, let's clarify a couple of these cards. Definitely I want to clarify the Magician reverse to see who that is or what that is. Okay, we have the Queen of Cups. You might be dealing with a water sign, Cancer, Pisces, or a Scorpio. Or this person is, you know, really loving and caring person. But again, there's a sense here that they're manipulating you. Now we have the Three of Cups reverse. So again, I'm getting signs that this is a third-party situation for some of you. Yeah. But there is love here. You know, I feel like there is affection. It's not all mind games. There is affection, and there is this sense of having to make a decision, I feel, between two people. Okay, let me see what the decision is, so I can clarify in that. What is the Two of Swords? Why is the Two of Swords crossing Leos this month? We have the Page of Pentacles. I'm sorry, the Knight of Pentacles. Okay, yeah, so it's a decision that's been kind of up in the air for a while. It's been slow moving. Somebody is definitely taking their time making this decision, whatever it is, but I have a feeling it's a decision between two people. The Four of Pentacles. You're trying to hold on, either you or the other person. Whoever it is that's in the process of making this decision is just being very stubborn and holding on for dear life. They're just moving very slow. Okay? And maybe that's what the Magician reverse is about, is that they're kind of buying their time. So they're manipulating, not in that so much like a mischievous sense, but more like kind of just to stretch out the time so that they don't have to make this decision so quickly. They're not comfortable, or you're not comfortable. Either way. Okay? For the Two of Swords, I also got the Page of Cups reverse. So again, yeah, not being 100% sincere in their communication. So maybe they're telling you, or you're telling someone else that, yeah, I'm going to choose, I'm going to leave them for you, or, you know, whatever the case may be. But I'm getting that heavily here for a lot of you, so it's going to apply to someone. Okay, so let me see this Two of Cups. What can we get from this Two of Cups here? What information? Why is the Two of Cups here for Leos for the month of August 15th through the end of the month? Ace of Swords reverse. So even though this relationship, you know, you had this strong bond, you really liked each other, you were seeing eye to eye, there were things that were hidden from the beginning. Things that weren't being talked about, weren't being said, being swept under the rug. Okay, but again, you know, there was a love here with the Ace of Cups. There's a lot of promise here. You have the Ace, you have the Two of Cups. So you had the intention and then you followed through with that relationship. But there were still things that you didn't know or the other person didn't know. Let me just get one more card. Oh, I got two. Okay, we have the King of Cups reverse and the Ace of Wands, another ace. You have three aces here clarifying. Okay, so yeah, it just, the relationship just wasn't on steady grounds because there was so many things that were hidden that it didn't really allow for, you know, for it to really take off the way it should have. Even though there was obviously an affection there, you know, there was affection, there was attraction, but it was blocked because it just couldn't really get off the ground because there were too many things either being hidden or just not being talked about, not being communicated. Okay, so let's see what the Seven of Cups is here. This confusion or all these options. Okay, we have the Five of Cups, the Nine of Wands reversed, so what I'm getting here for that, what's crowning you right now, Leo, is that you're thinking about all these things that have happened to you in the past. Okay? Here you are, the Fool reverse. So you're thinking about with the Seven of Cups, all these cups represent some sort of emotion, okay? So you've had loss in your life with the Five of Cups that made you feel guarded, but now, you know, you had this person that you really liked, you were really into, and you wanted to put your guard down with them. You wanted to explore this relationship with them. Okay, but there were things that you couldn't deny that you were confused about. You're still confused about it. And having the experiences that you've had in the past, you know how to identify when something is just off. Okay, so it's making you risk averse. You just don't want to jump into it and then get hurt in the end. Okay, you've had the experience enough to know better. Even though you want to go into this relationship, you know, not trying to protect yourself all the time, you know, on defense. So let's see what this Wheel of Fortune is. Oh gosh, it came out quick. Okay, so you're going to get some communication here with the Page of Swords. And then I have the Ten of Pentacles reversed. So we have two tens with the Wheel of Fortune and the Ten of Pentacles. Okay, so you could be getting communication. Let me just pull one more card here. King of Wands. Okay, so that's you, Leos. So something changes here in the future, in the near future, Leos. You get some sort of communication where, you know, you're examining whatever it is that someone's telling you, and you don't really see the long-term potential in this anymore. Okay, that's what I'm getting. I feel like whatever it is that was hidden here with regards to this person that you've been dealing with, that you were really into, but for some reason there's been these blockages and confusion surrounding the situation. You're going to get the clarity. You're going to get some sort of communication that's going to make you see that, you know, you can go for it, because the King of Wands is an action taker. Okay, so he knows how to get stuff done. So it's not a matter of you not being able to obtain that long-term vision that you have. It's just you don't see the potential in it anymore. That's what I'm getting, the change that I'm getting here. So I was a little bit confused because usually when the Wheel of Fortune comes up upright, it's a good change, usually. You know, so with the Ten of Pentacles reverse, it didn't look like that was so great, but I'm feeling like, you know, this clarity is going to be a blessing to you because you're going to see that, you know what, this isn't really what I want long term for myself. So it ends up being to your benefit to find out. Excuse me. So let me see here with the Ace of Swords is how you're seeing yourself. So again, I'm getting the feeling like right now you do see yourself as the Ace of Swords reversed because you know that there's something you're not aware of yet. Okay, we have the Strength reverse, clarifying that card, which is you not having all the information you need, not feeling secure enough to move forward. There's something missing right now, Leo, that's going to be revealed to you soon. Just pull one more card on the Ace of Swords reverse. Okay, yeah. Page of Pentacles reverse. So because you don't know, you're just not in sure footing here, so you're not going to move forward with anything until you feel secure enough to do so. Okay, now why does somebody see you, Leo, as the Two of Wands? High Priestess reverse, because you're a secret. Okay? A lot of you are in a third-party situation and may not know it. So, and a lot of you might know it. Yep, the Moon. So, you are definitely a secret here. A lot of you, you're in this situation where somebody is choosing between you and another person. Oops. Okay, so yeah, your fears are that you're going to be brokenhearted because you're going to find out that this person really never wanted you, you know, in a long-term sort of way. Or that you're going to be brokenhearted because you realize that you don't want that. But it still hurts. All right, let me see the Eight of Swords reversed as an outcome. Overall outcome for Leos. Okay, we have the Knight of Swords, so it's quick communication. Could be harsh communication. So something you talk about or find out pretty quickly after a long period of wait with the Seven of Pentacles. So this is clarity or communication that you've been waiting for a while, that was previously blocked with the Eight of Wands in the reverse. Okay, Leos, that's what I got for you, for a lot of you, for your love reading for the rest of this month. Sorry it wasn't the best, but I'm sure it applies to someone out there. Okay, so let's see what your general reading, hopefully that will be a little bit better for you. Okay. Oh, goodness, they're so hard to grab sometimes. Okay, again, I'm going to do my pyramid spread for you for the general reading. So first 5 cards are the situation that's going to be most prominent to you in these last couple weeks of the month of August 2017 for Leos, male and female. Oh. Okay, we have the Queen of Cups reverse. Oh gosh. We have the Temperance. Okay, we have the Sun reverse, so that's you, Leo. So definitely I feel like this month you're going to be balancing out your emotions. Okay, there's going to be some sort of disappointment, but then also the possibility of finding new love or something that sparks your creativity. Oh, okay. And we have Death reverse. Okay, so there's a new beginning here, I feel, that's trying to start, but you're having trouble letting go of the past somehow. Okay. We have 3 major arcana here. It only pulled 5 cards so far. We have Temperance, the Sun, and Death. So a lot of water. A lot of water. You could be dealing with a Sagittarius or Scorpio. Okay, we have the Fool reverse for you, Leo. So you're not wanting to take any risks right now because emotionally you don't feel, it's just not the mood that you're in right now. Right now you're feeling a little bit defensive, like you're, you know, sort of blocking. Oh, I get like blocking the truth somehow also. I'm getting that. It's like sometimes, you know, something may have happened that where the truth was just a little too harsh for you and you were trying to, like, I don't want to hear it, you know. Yeah, and it made you really upset, like there's something that you didn't get that you really wanted. You know, there was some disappointment that you didn't want to see. Whoa. Okay, yeah, now we have the 9 of Swords. So definitely you've been having some sleepless nights. You've been having a hard time. I don't know what happened with you guys. Some kind of some stress here. It's like you're having to defend yourself. You're feeling really emotional. A lot of emotion here. Okay. You're just not feeling yourself. You might have opportunities, you know, for some of you for new relationships, but you're just not emotionally stable enough right now to get into anything, even though the opportunities are there. You need some time to balance yourself out. There's something that you're not letting go of, that you're not letting end. You know, I feel like there's an ending here that needs to happen, and the more you stretch it out, Leo, the more it's going to stress you out. Okay. It's like you see it, you know that it needs to end, and you're staying in that 9 of Swords energy. Okay. And the 9 of Swords, really, it's like, at least, you know, when you get to the 10 of Swords, you're done. You're done. The suffering is over. The worst is over. But in the 9 of Swords, you're thinking about it, and just, it's torture. It's torture. So the quicker you let it go, let this go, turn this right side up, and you'll be able to experience this. Okay. But I feel your pain here, Leo. Guys, by the way, thank you so much for all the comments that you guys are leaving. I love reading your comments and sending messages back to you. I think that, you know, that's what tarot is all about. So I just wanted to thank you guys for that. All right, so externally I see the Knight of Wands reverse. So I really don't like that card because if it's a person, it's someone who's just really kind of immature and just kind of, you know, he's very passionate and stuff, but just ends up burning everyone, you know, with all that passion, and just they're just willing to trample all over everyone, you know. Or it could also be a lack of movement as well. Depends. But you could be dealing with a fire sign here, Leo, or that could be you, Leo. Okay, but this is externally, so let me just pull the next card. The one that's, the card that fell out next to it was the 5 of Cups reverse. Okay, so I feel like someone around you, like I said, it could be a fire sign, or they could be sort of regretful over something that they did to you, that they know that maybe you're angry at them for. And they are regretful, but they don't want to face you. That's what I'm getting here. Okay? We have the Star reverse. So This person is feeling really pessimistic and just kind of knows that you're not going to take them back. They really messed up this time. Okay, but they don't want to face you. That's what I'm getting. Because I feel like they think that, well, they know that you're not going to budge on this. Whatever it is, you're not going to budge. You're not going to take them back, take the chance, and take that leap of faith and give them another chance. And again, this turns into another love reading. I'm telling you, I'm going to just leave me comments, guys, and let me know if you even want the general readings, because I feel like all of them turn into love readings. It's very rare the ones that I get that are truly general. Okay, so for your advice cards, we have the Nine of Pentacles, and we have the Three of Pentacles reverse. Okay, so definitely what I'm getting here is advice for a lot of you Leos is that there's really, I feel like you have to do what's good for you. Okay, whatever makes you feel good, whatever is good for you, Leo, that's what you need to focus on and focus your energy on, and don't worry about, you know, making everybody else happy and having everything work for everyone else and putting yourself last. That's just not going to get you anywhere, Leo. So you have to put yourself first for a change. Okay, that's the advice that I'm getting. So if it doesn't feel right, move on. Let's see what your overall outcome is. From now until the end of August, we have Ace of Wands in reverse. Okay, so something where there was a lot of passion there was a lot of interest, there was a lot of spark, you know, but there is a blockage and it's a no-go. Okay, so let me just pull some clarifiers here. We have the Six of Cups here as the overall energy, so this could be someone that you've been dealing with for a while, someone you've known, you know, maybe even since childhood. This could be a soulmate sort of energy. Okay, so let me just give these one quick shuffle. One more. All right. Okay, so let's see. Okay, I'm going to clarify here the Sun reverse to see why it's in the reverse. Why are you not feeling yourself? What can we change here so that Leo can experience the happiness and joy of the Sun? Okay, we have the Two of Swords, so that's decisions. Decisions, and then we have the Eight of Cups. So making a decision to walk away. That is what's blocking your happiness, Leo. Okay? It just goes right in line with what I had said initially. I don't know if you're able to see these cards, but we have the Sun is reversed because you need to make a decision to walk away. Walk away, cut your losses, because whatever remains there, it doesn't fulfill you. Okay? This new beginning that you have here for you, the Ace of Cups, is being blocked by not letting something go. So clear as day here. Okay, let's okay, I want to see what the Death reverse is. What is it that you're not wanting to let go? Okay, we have the Queen of Cups. We have the Nine of Pentacles reverse. And we have the Four of Wands reverse. Okay, so I feel like a lot of you are dealing with a water sign, Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio. Scorpio very strongly is what I'm getting here. You do have affection for this person. There is a love there. That's why it's hard to let them go. Okay, but they just don't do it for you. They don't have the long-term potential. There's, for whatever reason, you're just not feeling abundant. You're not feeling fulfilled within yourself. Okay. So it's just, there's this relationship, or, you know, it's just not on solid ground. Let me see, what else do I want to clarify? Let me clarify here. So I get a lot of you are with water signs, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Some of you are with a fire sign. Leo, Sagittarius, or Aries. Okay, so for the Five of Cups reverse, getting over a loss. Okay. All right, yeah. So we have clarifying the Five of Cups reverse, which is the external energy. I get the King of Cups reverse. So again, I'm actually seeing this Knight of Wands as you, Leo. So like I was saying, you know, this person, whoever it is that you were dealing with, they are regretful for, you know, maybe they manipulated you somehow emotionally. You know, they weren't very sincere or something, and they do regret it. They regret, but it's like they're not taking action because they just don't want the confrontation. They can't face you. Again, that's exactly what I'm getting. So you're at a standstill here because they're not exactly willing to move and face you and say, I'm sorry. So they're feeling pessimistic because how would this get any better if they can't even face you to apologize? Okay. Let me see what the Ace of Wands reverse is about. All right. So there's a blockage there of something new, starting up. And then you have the Knight of Swords. So it's like you want to get the hell out of there quickly. Or there's some sort of quick communication that makes you see that this is not the path that you want to take. A couple more cards on this. All right, we have the Page of Wands. So that's a new beginning, but it's somewhere else. Okay, and we have the High Priestess. It's using your intuition. Okay, so I feel like you're going to use your intuition. You're going to have some sort of communication that allows you to use your intuition to decide what it is that you don't want and what it is that you do want. I feel like you're going to gain clarity, and once you do, it's like things are going to move quick for you. Okay, but you have to, consult with yourself. Really look within, because I feel like you already have the answer. All right. Leos, thank you so much for your patience on these readings. I hope you like them. Please comment, like, and subscribe. And I'll see you next time. Thanks, Leo. Bye.